All right, everybody, with David Kehrer from the undefeated Motor City Ambassadors. Man, what a huge road win. Look, all eyes were on Tennessee Shiners in the beginning of the season, right? Everybody's like, this team is stacked. Completely, basically disregarded any other team in your conference. You guys had an awesome season last year. You're new to the KFL, man. I'm sure the team didn't like that too much going into the season. All eyes were on Tennessee Shiners, but man, you have swept them this season, man. Both at home and now on the road. David, you were a big part of that. Talk about yesterday and talk about what the team is like right now, man. They've got to be on cloud nine.
Yeah, we're all very excited. Like, I think one thing that Matt has done is put together a team that, like, we're very well rounded, and we all like each other. So, like, when I joined the team this past winter, it was once or twice a month, always getting on the phone, and just instead of just talking about logistics of the season, we'd hang on there for an hour or two, just talking and getting to know each other. So, starting there at the beginning of the year, we have built a lot of relationships with each other. We've all bought into the team concept, and we've gone out and executed on that. And we're just, like you're saying, we're on cloud nine right now. I mean, nobody expected us to beat Tennessee, come down to Tennessee and beat them, and just to be able to do that, it's amazing.
David, so you fished all over the country, especially in Michigan. You're a hammer up in Michigan, man. Talk about this new format for you, for you personally, man. I mean, talk about the KFL and what's like to fish the KFL for you personally, man. I mean, we talked when you came down to Washington. You didn't really understand what it was like, and then you got to see after the game, kind of like, hey, man, this is a little different, man. But this is different.
It is different, and I really enjoy it. It's, to me, it's almost a little more like low pressure. If you have confidence in your teammates that they're going to pick you up, and if you have a bad day, somebody else is going to get on it. To me, it feels almost a little more, I don't know, a little more relaxed. And then understanding, going into the strategy of understanding what your role is that day based on pre-fishing and what everybody's found, what's your role this day. And so when I was down there fishing against all of you on the Potomac, my role was, because I found some bigs in those pads, was to stay there. And if you're in an individual tournament, you wouldn't stay there and do that, because I wasn't catching many. I was getting bit here and there. Yeah, I would have gone. And then Zach did the same thing against Tennessee on Burt and Mullet. He found some bigs in the river, and he stayed there all day trying to fish those bigs, and everybody else kind of put together what they needed to do. And so that's the whole thing that's really different, is just being confident in your team members and understanding your role and sticking to that, because you're doing that for a reason. If your role is to get the numbers, your role is to get the kicker, just go out and do it. Don't get scared if you're not catching a bunch of fish, because you don't need to go out and catch 5. If you're going for that kicker, you just need to catch 1.
Exactly. Hey, breaking news: Eric Polens accused you of catching his 23-incher yesterday. Is there any truth in
that? There's some truth. There's a little bit of truth to that. So that was a spot we found, because Eric and I started off yesterday. We practiced together. We went out and fished ledges and didn't find much out fishing ledges. So we found this spot, and he was going to start there, and we caught a couple decent ones there in practice. And he was going to start there. And my spot, I had to go by that area anyways. And he's just down a little bit. He's stopping and getting ready to start fishing. So when time starts, I'm like, well, I'm just, while I'm cruising here, I'm going to make some casts into this area, because I know there's some decent ones here. And then there was some logs sticking up, and I'm like, yep, going to cast there. And hooked into that. I'm hooting and hollering. He comes over. He goes, I love you, but I hate you right now.
Yeah, I mean, in the individual event, man, you got your butt kicked. But there's a team event, it's okay, man. So, Dave, look, congratulations to your team, man. You guys are 3-0. You guys have a firm hold on this division right now. Your next game is at home on St. Clair against Indianapolis Knights. This is a big game for both of you. I mean, again, you can't make any hiccups throughout the season at all. Indy Knights are on a roll themselves, man. They want this victory just as much. And man, this is going to be fun to watch it from here on to the season. But guys, congratulations! You guys have definitely moved up to the power rankings, and you guys have definitely really opened some eyes, man. After that win, and Dave, you're a big part of it. Congratulations on a great performance, man. Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, man. Safe travels home, man. We'll talk to you soon.